Have you ever noticed that some English learners know a lot, but still stay quiet during conversations? They understand grammar, they study vocabulary, they know more English than people think. But when it's finally time to speak, they suddenly freeze. Why does this happen? It is because learning English is not only a language skill, but it is also an emotional skill. Actually, many English learners are afraid. Afraid of what, you might ask? Afraid of making mistakes. Afraid of sounding awkward. Afraid of being judged by other people. And afraid of not responding fast enough during conversations. And because of that, they stay silent. But here's something important that many English learners don't realize. That silence is not a lack of intelligence. It is often a lack of confidence. Yeah. And confidence is not something you wait for. It is something you build. But the question is, how will you start building it? Here are 4 simple habits that help English learners become more confident speakers. Yes, they are very simple. Simple habits that you can practice alone and completely free. But here is the important part. You have to stay consistent. You have to keep doing them again and again, even on days you don't feel confident, because that's how the real progress happens. If you have been learning English for years, but still lack of confidence when speaking, this video is for you. Make sure to watch it till the end because the last step is the simplest. Yes, it's the one most learners ignore. So, are you ready? Let's dive right in. First, you have to speak English every single day. That's right. Even 1 minute matters. For example, you can talk about your day or your plans in English. Let's say you're planning to finish something today. So you can say, today I want to finish my project before 5 p.m. and relax after that. Or you can also talk about your plans tomorrow. Let's say, tomorrow I want to make a good breakfast and listen to music because I work hard today. Simple as that. And then do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. Sounds very simple, right? But just give it a try. And you notice what changes in a few weeks. Small moments like these help your brain become more comfortable expressing real thoughts in English. And remember this, confidence grows through repetition and not perfection. You heard it right. Confidence grows through repetition and not perfection. Here comes step number 2. Stop trying to create perfect sentences. The truth is, many English learners pause too much because they are busy searching for the perfect grammar. But instead of saying nothing, then just keep it simple. Instead of saying, I am currently contemplating whether I should, and then you don't know what to say next. Just say, I'm still thinking about it. See? Take note of this, my dear English learners. Clear communication is more powerful than complicated English. Third, record yourself speaking. It may feel uncomfortable at first, yeah? But you can try recording a short voice memo, let's say, of your day. Like, Today was stressful, but I'm proud of myself because I finished my work. Or another example, you can also record about your meeting if you have one. Let's say, I was so nervous during my meeting today, but I tried my best. And then gradually make the memo longer. And before you know it, trust me, you become more confident. At first, progress may not feel obvious, but one day, you suddenly realize that speaking English feels more comfortable than before. The more you hear yourself speaking, the less afraid you become of your own voice. Here is the fourth and the final step. Allow yourself to make mistakes without embarrassment. That's right. I'll repeat. Allow yourself to make mistakes without embarrassment. The truth is, every confident speaker you admire has made thousands of mistakes. Yeah? Maybe they mispronounce words. It happens. Or maybe they forgot vocabulary during conversations. But they continued speaking anyway, because mistakes are not proof that you are failing. They are proof that you're still practicing. Proof that you're still trying. Proof that you refuse to give up on yourself. And honestly, choosing to improve yourself every single day, even when it feels uncomfortable, is not something that ordinary people do. It takes courage. It takes consistency. It takes character. The fact that you're still watching this far tells me something. You are someone who is serious about improving your speaking confidence. You're willing to invest time in yourself. You're willing to grow. And that's amazing. Keep going. So if you have been quiet lately, don't give up on yourself. Your voice is still developing. And one day, speaking English will feel far more natural than it does today. But first, give yourself permission to speak before you feel completely ready.